Welcome back to Bales Farms. Today we're checking cows, but on the to-do list we got to give them a bag of cake and fill up their stock tanks. And then today we're gonna head over to our shop and we're gonna grab our 4240 and drive it over here and grab some bales and put them in their trailer. And I think we're actually gonna flip over the trailer and kind of clean out the hay, because as you've seen in a couple of my shorts, the calves like to climb up in there and they get stuck quite a bit, so it's kind of a pain in the rear. And if they get too much bigger, they're gonna start getting stuck in there and it's gonna be a whole mess. So we're gonna flip it over and drag the trailer over because the hay's real built up around it all. So, but we're gonna grab a bag of cake out of the barn here, and the cows are coming up to me. Another thing is I got a bull bought a couple days ago. If you've been watching my shorts, you'll know that. But so far we haven't caught him doing a lot of action or anything, but he's been with other bulls for all his life, so I don't think he really knows what to do yet, but hopefully he starts learning. But he looks good, and we got him fertility tested, but he sure hasn't been doing a whole lot. But cows are kind of in my way, so it's hard to get through them all. But we'll see y'all when we get out to the middle of the pasture and give him a bag of cake. So we got the bag dumped out. Tried to get a cool camera shot of it, but I didn't angle it quite right to where I poured out the bag. That was definitely an error on my part, but oh well. It's my first time caking this bull, or caking with this bull, but heck, he was the first one up to my pickup. But let's see if we can get a good look at him for y'all. There he is, that big dark one in the middle. But he's right there, right above my fingertip. But he likes cake, and I don't blame him. Never seen a cow that doesn't like it. But so the next step to do is to fill up the tanks. Another quick side note is they got the cleachy, or the gravel pad done for the barn, or the lean-to shed here at the gym, so we'll show that to y'all. And they got the concrete piers poured, and funny enough, there's at least 2 cow tracks in every single one, so I'll show y'all what they look like. But we're walking over here, and this is what they look like. But as you can see, there's at least a calf track, and there's more on the sides over here. But here's the gravel pad for it. Should be pretty nice. Huge building. But there's at least 2 calf tracks in every single pier. So I don't think that really will mess anything up, but I really don't know. But my dad told me to come check them yesterday. He said, go see if there's any hoof prints in any of them. And sure enough, there's a couple in every single pier. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 piers on this barn, is at least what I was counting. But Yep, so we're gonna get these tanks filled up and I'll see y'all when we get to the 4240. So we're pulling into the shop here. And there's the hay trailer. And the 4240 up here at the front of the barn. So go ahead and kill the pickup and head over there. So here's our 8-bale round trailer. It's an easy haul hay handler, great trailer. And then here's our two, I guess kind of hopper bottom or cone bottom seed tender bins. I thought I saw a wasp, I was like, what the heck? But yep, so we're gonna hop in the 4240 here and get to heading to the gym. So we're gonna go ahead and fire her up. Lift up the motor. And back out. Bye now. We're gonna get going now. So we're pulling into the gym here with the 4240, but we're gonna get the barn door open and some hay loaded into their trailer. Made a bit of a mistake with that bale there. I thought the jack was on the side where I first had the bale, where I cut it open, but I started to set it down and you can tell the front end started to lift up a little bit. So I was like, well, and I was worried that when I'd pick it up, or take it out of the trailer and move it to the other side, it just all fall apart. But luckily it stayed together pretty well. Yeah, I don't think we lost a ton. And some of it from when I pulled the wrap off, some hay fell off. So like all the cows were on that side. And so really there wasn't very many right there when I tried to unload that bale. But we got that one in there and we're gonna go grab 2 more. things work awesome. You got a razor blade on one end to cut the hay, and on the other side you got a hook to grab it. But these things work super good. They're from Sloan Express. It's backwards, but there you go. So we're gonna see if we can get that bale in, but I don't think we can get it in between those two. So we're going to see if we can push this one forward with that bale, cut it, and be done with it, but we'll see. Well, we finally got her loaded now. Kind of a mess, but I should have loaded that second bale, the one that's in the middle now. Should have pushed it all the way forward the first time, then unwrapped it, then went about everything, but you learn, I guess. But cows are happy, and you can see the calves are in the little hole where that old hay trailer, or the hay trailer was before we moved it. But now they're munching on some hay, and it's a little bit fresher. It hadn't been rained on. And the reason we had it flipped over earlier is we were trying to get where those drain plugs are, get it all unclogged. Because they were all clogged up from all the rain, dirt, hay, grime, all that good stuff. But we're gonna get the barn door shut here and head back to the shop with the 4240 to go grab my pickup. We're gonna get the gates shut here and take the 4240 back to the shop, but did a good job. I feel like the more and more I drive it, the better I get. It's a quad range, I believe is what you'd call the transmission, but I learned on an IVT, then went to power shift, then went to quad range. So I kind of learned her backwards than I'm sure most people did, but when she doesn't slip out of B range, she's actually, the 4240 is probably one of my favorite tractors, and it's our only loader tractor. But so we're gonna get heading back to the shop here, and I'll see you when we get there. Well, we're back up here at the shop now, climbing out of the old 4240, and we're gonna shut the door, but I'm gonna call it a day. We got the cows tended to, and we got the bales put out. I could have put one in the bell ring, but they have plenty of food right now, and they're just getting fat. And we found a big old puppy doggy. But, yep, just wanted to thank y'all all for watching. But, yeah, I feel like he was fairly productive. Sorry I couldn't really been talking and all of it and recording when I was driving, but I don't have I have a mount, but I forgot to bring it, so couldn't do a whole lot when it comes to that kind of stuff I'm recording, but hope you all enjoy it. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.